गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स, स्टडी विद पाला इंजीनियरिंग एंड जर्नल जियोलॉजी परवीन सिंह बुक। तो हम लोग चैप्टर 15 पढ़ रहे हैं कि जो इकोनॉमिक मिनरल डिपॉजिट का है और उसमें मेटेलिक मिनरल डिपॉजिट्स पढ़ रहे थे। तो एल्यूमिनियम सोर है, उनका डिपॉजिट कैसा है, क्रोमाइट का हो गया है, अब कॉपर ओर का हो गया, अब गोल्ड का डिपॉजिट्स पढ़ना है। ठीक है। तो द येलो मेटल्स एंड एज इट इज कॉल्ड हैज इट्स तो may not be as broad based and significant as of many other metals, but its nobility in terms of its non-reactivities to many chemicals and beauties has retained for it the title of a king of metal. So in India's gold occurrence are known from large numbers of areas, almost from each state. However, presently gold is extracted only at 3 places: 2 in Karnataka, 1 in Andhra Pradesh. And gold occurs mostly commonly as a native metals containing silvers as impurities. It forms lodes or small pockets of a deposit in igneous veins. It also occurs in quartz reef and which traverse any types of rocks. The reef quartz is thence referred as aquiferous quartz, and gold grains or auriferous gravels and sands have also been recovered from many places deposit. The gold mines presently worked out in India are exploiting veins gold types deposit. The Kolar gold field are located in Karnataka in schistose rocks where auriferous quartz lodes occur in numerous closely placed mineralized zones. The total ore reserves in these fields are estimated at about 4.0 million tons with an ore value of 31.5 tons. The Hatti gold mines are also located in Karnataka state, that in Raichur district, where the gold lodes occur along fractures within chlorite, schist and green stones in a highly irregular manner. The Ramagiri gold fields, it lies in the areas of the same name, falling in Anantapur districts of Andhra Pradesh. The mineralization has occurred along shear fractures in sericite phyllates. The ore's reserves are placed at 1 million tons, containing about 5 tons of gold. Total institute gold reserves of the country are placed at 50 million tons, with the total gold contains of more than 100 tons. However, the recent investigations of Geological Survey of India have shown very promising trends from other parts of the country. Silver is obtained in our country as a byproduct in the extractions of lead and gold from Siddhar's ores. In Bihar, it is recovered during refinings of lead, and in Karnataka during refinings of gold ores at Hatti and Kolars. The country meets its need from the domestic occurrence. Iron, if gold is the kings of metals, then iron is certainly the chieftain or commanders. If it has retained this position in almost all civilizations throughout the recorded history. The two main ores of iron are hematite Fe2O3 and magnetite Fe2O4, and in India's vents we have extensive deposit of these ores estimated as at present around 1200 million tons of hematites and 9000 million tons of magnetite. Of these, 300 million tons of hematites and 600 million tons of magnetite are already proved. Extensive deposit of iron ore of good qualities occurs in India's in Bihar, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Goa. Besides Tamil Nadu and Kerala, isolated deposit have also been recorded in Jammu, Kashmir, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Haryana. In Bihar, hematites iron ore occurs in the iron ore series of Singhbhums, which extend from Singhbhum, Bihar to Bihar to Keonjhar and Mayurbhanj in Odisha. This is the biggest known occurrence of the ores in India. So the ores minerals is hematites, which is associated with the cells, quartzite and the jasper. Different varieties of ores occur in this belt, showing percentage of irons varying from 76.6% in the massive ores, 58 to 63% in the slums ores, to about 65% in the blue dust. As regard the origin of iron ores series, geologists differ in their opinions. Some suggest that the banded hematite quartzite is the mother's rocks for the ores, whereas many others hold ferruginous cells as the source rocks. And in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, massive hematite source occurs associated with the banded hematite quartzite in the districts of Bastar and Durg. The Bella Delas range of hills is a well-known source of hematites used in Bhilai steel plants, and this range has about 2,000 million tons. Rounded figures of which 790 million tons are of measured category. In Orissa, Keonjhar's ores deposit are the most important, occurring as banded hematites, quartzites, and banded hematite jaspers. The total reserves of Bihar and Odisha are estimated at 6,755 million tons. In Goa's iron ores occurs associated with manganese deposit in a fillet metamorphic belt extending about 1,000 km and 2 meters in width, and their quantities is estimated at 884 million tons. India is presently exporting iron ores to Japan and many other countries after meeting its need of steel plants in India. Manganese ores. India is one of the chief producer of manganese ores in the world, occupying the 5th to 7th position and competing with the Commonwealth of Independent State, formerly USSR, South Africa and Brazil. There are three main ores minerals of manganese, and namely pyrolusite MnO2, silomelins and MnO2s, and colloidals, brominites and MnO3s, MnSiO3s. In India's important deposit of manganese ores have been exploited in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa, Gujarat and Rajasthan. On the basis of their mode of origin, Geological Survey of India has classified these deposits into 4 types as follows: class, mains, features and areas of occurrence. Syngenetics and gonditic deposit, and this is class syngenetic, class and main features, areas of occurrence. Syngenetics, gonditic deposit, syngenetics, cordurites deposit, replacement deposit, lateritoids deposit. Main feature. So syngenetic deposit is associated with the metamorphosed rock like quartzite, phyllite, schist as a bedded sediments, or syngenetics associated with the higher metamorphosed chondrite. So cordurites, ये यहीं का है, आप उतार लीजिए. Cordurites series and having a hybrid origin. Replacement deposit, main features associated with iron ores and forms as a metasomatic replacement. Lateritoid formed as a deposit of secondary enrichment. Syngenetics, areas of occurrence: Madhya Pradesh, Balaghat, Chindwara, Jabalpur and Maharashtra, Nagpur and Bandra, and Gujarat, Panchmahal and Banaskantha and Rajasthan से सवाई माधोपुर. ओके, और ये syngenetic का और डिपोजिट्स क्या है? एरिया ऑफ अकरेंस उड़ीसा, कोरापुट एंड बोलागिर districts, Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam, Srikakulam and Hyderabad district. Replacement deposit of इसी के मेन फीचर्स के अकॉर्डिंग ये आपका एरिया ऑफ अकरेंस: बिहार, जमाडा वैलीज, झारखंड, ओडिशा, केओंझार एंड सुंदरगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट, गोवा. एंड दिस लेटरॉइड डिपोजिट में आपका एरियाज ऑफ अकरेंस है इन मैनी डिपोजिट ऑफ बिहार, मध्य प्रदेश, झारखंड, महाराष्ट्र एंड गोवा. In Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, the chief ore minerals are brunites is embedded forms of pyrolusite are as supergenes enriched types. In Orissa, pyrolusite is the main ore minerals, whereas in Karnataka, silomelene is the chief ores. At present, total reserves of manganese in India are estimated at 160 million tons. The ore find extensive use in the manufactures of ferromanganese alloy, chemicals and metallurgy. India is exporting the ores, others meets the domestic needs. Lead, zinc ores. Lead and zinc ores occurs in nature in close association with each other as polymetallic sulfides. The most common ore of lead is galvanized PBS. Similarly, the most common source of zinc is also a sulfides, sphalerite, carbonate, and sulfate minerals of lead. Lead are also grouped as the oxides of zinc. In India, only limited occurrence of these ores has been recorded as so far. In fact, till date, the principal state producing the lead, zinc ores and concentrates of any significant quantities in Rajasthan. In this state, lead zinc ores occurs in well-known Zawar lead zinc belt, which extend for about 20 km, covering areas like Mochia, Mogra, Boroi, and Mogra Sabalaria, and Chawar Mala. Is that an adjoining belt known as Rajpura, Daribas, and belts and others belt recently discovered lies in Bhilwara districts. The country rock in this belt consists of formation of phyllites, dolomites, and cell. Most of the mineralizations has occurred in dolomites and dolomitic limestone. In the Jawar belt, the origin of lead zinc ore is due to replacement process metasomatics. The ore occurs as veins and strings along the bedding lines and fractures. According to estimate of Indian's Bureau of Mines, the Jawar belt has an ore deposit of 246 million tons with about 0.67 to 1.4% of total content of 1.4% of zinc contains. The total ore reserves of these metals in the country as a present estimate are of 380 million tons. Besides, Rajasthan's lead zinc ore deposit of important have been reported from Uttar Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Kumayu and Almora, and Gujarat, Amba Mata's areas, Himachal Pradesh, Kangra district, Tamil Nadu, South Arcot, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Durg district, ilmenite and rutites. These two minerals, which are principally oxides of titanium, forms of the chief source of the metals. India is known to have extensive deposit of these minerals, mainly in the forms of beach and sands and spread along the coast of Orissa, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra. The beach and sand deposit are estimated to contain more than 368 million tons of ilmenite and rutiles. In Kerala, the sea coast sand stretching from the Kannur to Koyulins areas contain rich concentrations of titanium minerals accumulated as placer deposits. Similarly, in coastal Orissa, and sand spread over 26 square kilometer area with 9.4% ilmenite contained forms rich reserves of the minerals. Sporadic occurrence of ilmenite bearing sand has been recorded in Maharashtra in Ratnagiri district. Titanium metals has a special high technology applications in jet engines, rocket and missiles. Besides, in the manufactures of the heat exchange, titanium oxide is used in the paint industry. Tungsten, India produce only the small quantities of tungsten in Rajasthan. The source minerals of wolfram, a tungstate of irons and manganese, which occur in Rivat in Degana area. So the ore occurs in